Hi, my name is Peyton Snider. I'm a sixth grade ELA teacher at Creekland Middle School in Cherokee County, and this presentation is going to talk about Artifact 5, which covers Standard 2.3 and Criterion 7, modeling new resources or tools. Here's a blog that I published where I discuss my experiences with digital tools and resources that I have played around with over the last year. Throughout this blog, I talk about goals that I set for myself as well as the experiences I had within implementing and playing around with these different digital tools and resources. I also created an app evaluation rubric that I use to help determine the effectiveness, the usefulness of these different apps. So, one of the apps and resources that I used that was new for me this year was MindMeister, which is a mind mapping tool. Um, MindMeister is super awesome. As a sixth grade ELA teacher, I have several different writing units, and one of the things that I struggle to get my learners to do is brainstorm properly during that pre-writing phase. So I incorporated MindMeister into those units, and it was an amazing tool that kept my students much more engaged. Looking at the evaluation of this tool, it actually scored the second highest overall, just behind Canva for my specific rubric. It got 34 out of the possible 40 points, which was awesome. My kids really enjoyed it too. Another tool that I explored that was new to me was Spotify for podcasters. Now, I don't use podcasting in my classroom, but this was something that I've read a lot about and wanted to explore a little bit more on my own time. So I looked into Spotify for podcasters, which is a free tool within Spotify. Um, Podcasting is difficult for me to incorporate right now, though, just because my school isn't one to one and we don't have the technology to necessarily support it. But I learned a lot about it and would like to figure out a way to incorporate it somehow moving forward. Canva, like I said, scored the highest. It's an awesome multimodal tool that's super accessible that my students have a lot of engagement with that I use regularly in my classroom. I also explored some new Google Chrome extensions like Read and Write, which is an assistive technology tool embedded directly into the Google Chrome extension that helps students support students with their reading, writing, and comprehension difficulties. Super awesome, and was able to troubleshoot some of that with my students this year as well. Something else that I explored a lot was M-learning, which is which was new to myself a little bit as well as the teachers in my building. M-learning is known as mobile learning, which is something that just happens on a mobile device like laptops and tablets. To help kind of teach my other teachers in my building about it, I created a Nearpod lesson where I went through 3 different M-learning tools and apps that help support collaboration in the classroom. I delivered this synchronously during a grade level meeting where we talked about Microsoft Word, the different Office suite tools, Padlet, and Flip, which are all 3 M-learning tools that I thought were very helpful, and Padlet was actually a new one to me as well that I had the chance to explore. Thank you so much for listening.